For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, please do check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off your order. Yes, then YouTube, we are back. But before we get started, guys, if you want to drop a like on today's video for me and hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So we are back with a brand new custom tactics video, but with a little bit of a difference, okay? So I'm going to show you the 4-2-3-1 today, and also after I've shown you the tactics, which is going to be quite a short segment, I'm then going to go into a live game and show you me playing with the 4-2-3-1 and talking you through how you can play with it in terms of like how I play with it, which will help you, okay? So the custom tactics that I use with the 4-2-3-1, that's how I set my team up, by the way, in the 4-2-3-1. Ginola up front, Messi, Lam, Ribery at cam, Mbappe on the right, Yaya Toure and Socrates, of course, the two CDMs, and then back four, pretty obvious. These are the tactics that I do use with the 4-2-3-1. Okay, so balanced on the defensive style, 45 width, 72 depth. Yes, I am now playing back to 72 depth. I like to now cause the automatic offside trap. I feel like now, with the defenders getting better, you are able to play the 72 depth. But again, YouTube, if that's too high for you, 55 depth. I like the 45-55, but recently I've now upped it back up to the 72. Balanced and direct passing, pretty obvious. I'm never, ever going to change from that too much or veer too far away from that. 50 on the width. I like where the Lamb and the Ram are normally, okay? So I like where they are just flat out normally. I don't want to change that too much. I like where they are, so I've left them there on the 50 width. 6 players in the box. I don't want to change that. I like the 6 players in the box. So that's why I'm leaving it there. 6 players in the box. I like it. 2 corners and 2 free kicks. So, player instructions. On my striker, stay central and getting behind on my striker. All 3 of my cams are on completely default settings apart from getting to the box for cross. Very important to get into the box for cross, okay? Very, very important. Helps with the attacking side of the game with the 4-2-3-1, which is what most of you guys will need help with. Both my CDMs are on completely default settings apart from having both of them on cover centre. So I play both of them on balanced attack. But again, if you do struggle defensively, put the more defensive one on stay back while attacking and that will help. Both my fullbacks are on stay back while attacking. And then my goalkeeper is on comes to crosses and sweeper keeper. So they're the tactics. I'm now going to go into a live Foot Champs game for you guys to talk you through how you can use the 4-2-3-1, how I use it, and how it will help you out a lot. Because I kind of thought, like, it works better if I show you, like, the gameplay, no? Like, so I show you the tactics now with the player instructions, and then I talk you through a live game, rather than highlights as well, because highlights doesn't really give you a... It can be. It won't really give you an idea of how to use the formation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of get a better gauge by watching it live. You know, like watching an actual live game here. So you'll see already, look, Janola's gone. That's because he's on getting behind. You want your striker to be on getting behind, okay? 100% you want... Oh, he's played him in there. Beautiful ball. Trezeguet. But there's Lucio. That's why you can play the high depth, okay? That's why you are able to play... Oh, my lord. What a save. That's why you are able to play the 72 depth, okay? Because of now the pace of the centre-backs that we've got now, you are able to use that. And you see the Lamb and the Ram, they are making runs. That is because of the direct passing. Okay, very, very important. There we go. Bish, bash, bosh. That's how you play with a 4-2-3-1. You see the Lamb and the Ram, they do come a little bit narrow. That is because they are on getting to the box for cross. So Messi wouldn't have made that run there if he wasn't on getting to the box for cross. Okay, very important that you do have him on there. Ribery plays a lovely ball. And you see again, look, Messi's already making that run. I don't know if you saw it out of the corner of your eye. Messi was already making that run into the box. Already. Very... It's such a key thing to get into the box for cross. I feel like a lot of people overlook it. And having both of your CDMs, don't be afraid. Look, you see Mbappe making that run. You see Ribery making that run. You see the skill. You see the goal. Don't be afraid, like I've just done there, to use your CDMs. Don't be afraid to run forward with them. Very important. Like, a lot of people would see them as CDMs and think, oh, yeah, you know, they are CDMs. I don't want to push forward with them. No. You want to push forward with your CDMs. You use them. You see Ginola making that run, getting behind. Very important that you have him on getting behind for that run. You see Messi already, look, making that run as well. The getting to the box for cross is a game changer on the 4-2-3-1 YouTube. It is an absolute game changer. I don't know how you're meant to use 4-2-3-1 without it, because I just don't create enough opportunities when I'm using the 4-2-3-1. If I'm not using them on getting to the box for cross, you see Mbappe there making the run. Don't be afraid to use and abuse the wings, you know, like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to look for that extra pass as well when you are in. And there is Yaya Toure. And this is what I mean. Having both the CDMs on balanced attack will help you out tenfold. And I mean absolute tenfold. You see Yaya Toure, he's in the box there scoring goals. He wouldn't be in the box if I didn't have him on balanced attack. Yaya Toure would have been staying back, hugging my centre-backs. And don't get me wrong, sometimes that is needed, you know. If you're seeing out a game, maybe pause the game and put your CDMs on stay back while attacking, you know. Like that can be needed. But when you're going in minute 1 of the game, like, take the game to your opponent. This is the way I always look at it. Take the game to your opponent. This guy's not very good either, which obviously does help, but take your game to the opponent. You see Reeby making that run, but you see Messi, look. You see he made the pass and then he went for it again. The get into the box across is so important. Good tackle. Good tackle. Bit of a delay there, but we take it. Yeah, oh, hello. Lucio, and there's that high defensive line. You see how you can camp your opponents in. Very important. There's the ball. Oh, good block. But you see how you can, with the high depth, with the 72 depth, you can literally just camp your opponent in. Very important. Very important, as we are now going to score this corner. Oh! But yeah, the high depth, the 72 depth. I used to always play on 55 YouTube, as you would have seen. But now I've gone back to like my bread and butter, which was the high depth. I felt that I was just standoffish a little bit too much to my opponents. I was giving my opponents too much respect because of the chip through ball and that. You see Lucio, you see, don't be afraid to step up with your centre-backs, YouTube. Do not be afraid. Ginola says, thank you very much. And we're 4-0 up. But you see how Ginola is always making that run in behind. That's not because he's Ginola, YouTube, okay? That's because, well, I mean, like, it does help that he's Ginola, right? But what I'm trying to say is because that's the getting behind of the striker. That is the getting behind. It's so important. It's a game changer. To get into the box for cross with the Lamb and the Ram. You see how many options I always had going forward. I always had so many options going forward. And that is because of the get into the box for cross on the Lamb, the Ram and the Cam. The getting behind of the striker does add it all up to it. Having both your CDMs on balanced attack means that they can get forward and help out with the attack. Then having your defensive line on 72 also means that your defensive line will push up to the halfway line rather than dropping deep a little bit, which, don't get me wrong, there is a time and a place for that, of course there is. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is I like to be aggressive now. I've come back to the conclusion I want to be aggressive with it. I do. I want my opponent to fear my attack. You know what I'm saying? I want him to fear my attack. I want him to be quivering in their boots. And the 4-2-3-1 can do that. I don't know why this guy's still in the game, by the way. 4-0 down. Let me know in the comment section, by the way. Do you prefer these type of videos now on my custom tactics? You know, I'm always want to, what's the word? Bring something new to the videos, you know. I thought they were getting a little bit stale, I can't lie. So I thought, you know what? Why not just add gameplay into it? And I wanted to do a live game rather than highlights as well. Just because I feel like when you're watching a live game, or I'll do like a live half. I'll probably just do the first half, right? You can see a lot more in terms, you can see the whole game, how the game plays out, because half of FIFA is only, what, like 3-4 minutes long. You can see that whole 3 or 4 minutes, see how it does equate. You see Mbappe's gone already. That's that getting to the box for cross. So important, YouTube. Get it on. And I just feel, so yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, guys, if you do prefer watching like these type of, that is never a foul. These type of highlights, by the way, in terms of like bringing to you a live game. I'm just going to end it here. There's no point showing you anymore. This guy's crap, 5-0 up. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Remember, drop a like on the video. Drop a comment down below if you did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.